What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic and more. One time for the one time. Shout out to the LDBC, the YTBC. And Floyd Mayweather just did a phone interview with Ben Thompson from Fight Hype. Like usual, I'm going to link the interview in the description. Along with the new channel link. You need to learn how to jailbreak your Fire Stick and Android box free of charge. Show you different APKs. Show you how to cut the cable costs. Get any TV, show, movie, anytime you want to get it. Go overhead over there. Got a few channels already uploaded. And if you like to donate, we got a lot of things on the rise. Big news coming tonight. I'm gonna drop the Al Hammond Jay-Z beef video, and I'm gonna drop the news on that channel. And I appreciate everybody, but don't forget, shout out to Fight Hype. Click the link to the interview. I'll leave it in the description, and go get them thumbs up and like the video. Floyd Mayweather basically took shots at promoters once again. Relive this time at Top Rank shortly, in a 12-minute interview on the phone, interview with Ben Thompson. And, he said that if he was with Al Hammond from the beginning, he would have generated more than $1.1 billion. Even going as far as to say that he had a father inside the ring to teach him how to fight, and a father outside the ring to teach him how to fight, being that his father taught him how to fight, and Al Hammond taught him how to fight for his business outside the ring as well. But basically, he said the reason why, I'm paraphrasing here and giving my own spin off on it, because we talked about Mikey Garcia being the pay-per-view star a couple days ago, well, yesterday to be exact. And, a lot of people comment and say, I don't see any more pay-per-view stars coming in boxing, and I agree. And Floyd Mayweather said because these guys are not being promoted right and they don't have a voice. He said, me and Al Hammond is a great team. I wish I would have joined him earlier in my career, and said I'm the one that could put guys in a position and give, and I know the ins and out of boxing. Now, he took a shot at Oscar De La Hoya. He said he was jealous of me. He said he don't have a chin like I have. He said he can fight offensively like I can fight. He said that defensively he couldn't fight like me. Didn't have my chin. I was never a quitter. Even when my body started to break down 10 years ago, I always found a way because I was mentally smarter. And, basically said, the reason why guys like Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, and, a couple other guys aren't, bigger than they should be is a simple fact that they're not being promoted right, or they don't have a promoter. Let me put that in. And they said they need a voice. And him and Al Hammond, basically, he said they like Kobe and Shaq. He said he can handle the financial aspect of it. And, Floyd Mayweather is the voice. And he's able to be the voice because he's such a big name. He's like the Godfather. He's the TBE, the best of his era. So people can identify with you. When people say, well, Floyd got a fighter, people going to tune in, He said, look at what the fighters I've dealt with. He said, I've dealt with, basically he said I dealt with different, scenarios. He said, but Badu Jack got iced in the first round with a temple shot that was a good money. It was a good shot. He said, I was able to build Badu Jack back up, put him in the right positions to get the fights that he needed to get to build back up. And now he's making 7-figure paydays. Now he has a big mansion. Now he has a big car. And I don't think Floyd is boosting to say, oh, I gave this to Badu Jack, because he said he's a fine young man. He said he can call him for anything and all that stuff. But it basically, Floyd's took Oscar's blueprint and run to the next level. And it's always an innovator, but it's always somebody that could take your blueprint to the next level. And before I continue what else he said and break it down, I mean like this, Oscar was the first fighter/promoter, and of course, it's going to be some learning experience. He got Richard Schaefer to help him with the business side of it. But Oscar really innovated and started, fighters becoming promoters, and he changed the game. So you got to give credit to Oscar for doing that. He helped fighters know that, I'm a fighter's promoter. I've been taking punches. A lot of these guys like Aram and the rest of these promoters, Don King, whatever it may be, they ain't never took no punches. I've been where you've been at. And that was his selling point to build the empire known as Golden Boy. And Al Hammond helped him take it to another level with his management and his business. Now, don't forget, we're dropping the Al Hammond Jay-Z beef video, and it's going to have the background of Al Hammond as well. I've done a video on that as well on another channel, but I'll reiterate some of the things in that video. But, so you got to give credit to Oscar for that. But Floyd is now taking it to another level. Now he can identify with American fighters. Mostly Oscar is, identifying with Latino, Spanish fighters. And, now Floyd is getting, the American ear, because most of American boxing is, is black, So a lot of guys want to, be Floyd. They want to do Floyd. They didn't get an opportunity to fight Floyd. as far as a lot of the black fighters, but they want that blueprint. He said, if you want that blueprint, you got to come to Mayweather Promotions. And, you know, guys trying to steal that blueprint. He said, Pacquiao, I've been trying to steal my blueprint for years and make, you know, some money off his name. He did. And Top Rank is doing it with Lomachenko, telling him to call out Gervonta Tank Davis because they know Floyd is a big name and they want to make some buzz off of Floyd's name. And Bob Arum is definitely a genius at promoting. He's the Yoda, and the rest of these guys are the young Jedi still in the game. He knows how to twist the media. He has so many you know, bugs embedded in the media. You know, it's hard to outmaneuver. That's why Floyd never fought too hard to go against the grain with Manny Pacquiao. With all the he's scared stuff, because at the end of the day he knew one day it would happen. He can prove himself in the ring with Pacquiao. Can't beat Arum through the media at this point. He's so connected. But you know, he said these guys need a voice. He said even Mikey Garcia, Terrence Crawford, he said these guys should be a lot bigger than what they are. They need a voice like me. And there's no doubt, you know, the proof is in the pudding. He said, I'm gonna keep putting Ishe Smith in positions to be a winner as long as he want to fight. He said, I put Badou Jack, he making 7-figure paydays. He making, you know, more than a lot of the top fighters pound for pound, to be honest. That's me putting that twist on there. He said Jalen Love actually turned down the James DeGale fight. He got him the James DeGale fight first in the UK, which Caleb Truax got a upset and got a world title because Jalen Love said he wasn't ready to Floyd Mayweather. Now, this dude got a gift opportunity after being iced by Porky Medina and not doing nothing his whole career. And, you know, if you still want to fight, you physically not ready. That just shows that he's lacking in the boxing game. He had a perfect opportunity to fight a one-armed DeGale and could become a world champion, but he passed it up. And Badou, you know, Jalen Love is from Michigan. You know, Inkster, Michigan to be exact. It's a small suburb outside of Detroit. Got a lot of family there. And what I know is he was a talented amateur, but he never can get down to the ideal weight. He was not a middleweight. He was not a super middleweight. He should have been a junior middleweight, but he never can get down to that weight. So that was his loss. You know, so Floyd's basically saying that the pool that I got at Mayweather Promotion, me and Al can make guys richer. We can promote guys. We can put them in better positions than not having a promoter or the promoter that they're working with. He even mentioned Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder having tremendous records and should be bigger than what Deontay Wilder is now, and basically offered a helping hand to show them, you know, to help them become bigger. And Floyd could, just off name recognition, but it seems that Mayweather Promotion does have a great blueprint of making, you know, a lot of mundane and average fighters good fighters, and giving them that exposure. Even Ronald Thrill Garvell, he got him a shot versus David Benavidez, and they running it back. But it was basically a shot at promoters and putting them on notice and telling the fighters that are promoted by them that they're nothing. You know, they're not promoting them right. And if you come join Floyd Mayweather, you're going to be promoted right. You're going to be in the perfect position to make a lot of money, a lot of notoriety, and move up in the boxing ranks and be popular and do stuff. He said if they stop listening, that's on them, but I'm trying to give him game because I've been there before. And yeah, basically he putting the rest of the promoters down. You know, the major ones, Bob, Oscar, and them, and telling their fighters come mess with him and he can show them a better way. And he's spitting facts about what he's done with his fighters and telling them what he can do with them. And I remember there was a point where Andre Ward and Mikey was going to sign with him while he was going through the Top Rank thing, Mikey, but they didn't. And I don't know if they didn't believe it because him and 50 had split and there was no more TMT promotions and whatever it may be. But now he's telling these guys, like, come sign with me and me and Al going to put you guys in the right position, you know. And, you know, that's what it is. And let me know what y'all think. Don't forget the interview link is in the description.